Hello everyone, today is April 6th, which is F. So today we're going to be talking about 3 of my favoriteest sewing machine feet. Let's get to it, shall we? First up, we have my zipper foot. Now, I have 2 different zipper feet for this machine. One of them looks like this, and the other one looks like this. I like this one the best because it doesn't have anything on the side to get in the way, and it also is a rocker. So it can get a lot closer to what I'm sewing. Now I often use this to sew boning because I can get in really close to the boning without ever hitting it. So it works like this. I also use this for sometimes piping things, or anytime when I want to get close to something that's going to bulk up a side of a fabric. Next up we have my blind hem foot. It looks like this. It has this little stick that comes out that holds your hem in place. This foot is great for overcasting edges with a zigzag. Let me just set my machine to zigzag. And it's great for overcasting because that little hook holds the zigzag flat so it doesn't get all bunched up like can happen sometimes. It's also good for narrower zigzags in something like my favorite satin stitch. Because again, it holds the fabric out and doesn't let it bunch up on itself. So as you can see, it makes a nice flat satin stitch. Finally, my final favorite foot is this one. It's a cording foot. Again, I seem to pipe everything. I don't know why, but lately I've been putting piping on every costume I've been making. And this is a good foot for piping because you can run the piping right next to the fabric, and you can even do double piping. So I've got a little sample of some silver piping here that I'm going to run through. And this foot has grooves in the bottom to hold the piping in. So I just make sure that my piping goes into one of those grooves as I put the foot down. And then I can sew it down without having to worry about getting too close or too far away from the piping. And there we go, some beautiful piping that's been sewn down very evenly. Now I know I said 3 feet, but I do want to show you something that I really love. It's called a hem gauge. It's this stick that sticks out from my machine. It goes in this hole right here, and it's an adjustable gauge for how far out I want to be sewing my fabric. Now I have one for left and one for right, but sometimes you need like a 2-inch seam allowance or a 2-inch hem on something, and you just can't gauge that on your machine without marking it with tape or something. That's what this nice hem gauge is for, because you can adjust it to any width you want. This one goes up to about 3 inches. You can tell the stick is pretty long, but they have them up to, I think, 8 inches available. So that's another neat tool you can use. And there you go. Those were 3 of my favorite sewing machine feet, plus a little bonus. I hope you stay around for tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be discovering G. Thank you for watching.